there's no more danger. You're either frozen, like true danger. Like someone has like runs in with a gun, right? But we have that fight or flight going on all day, like that cortisol. I'm telling you, baby. So, but I believe it's probably the exact same thing with positivity and gratitude. If it is with crying, not crying like boo-hoo crying, but like, you know, where you can finally release and, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got you.
Yeah,
like
let it go.
Relief.
Because
that you feel in your chest.
Yeah, because it's a complete competition. So, but yes.
Choose gratitude.
I choose gratitude. I choose positivity.
And there is always something to be grateful for.
Yes.
I mean, something.
You're right.
Like, my husband was paralyzed, I'm telling you, but he was the happiest guy I ever knew because he chose to be happy. He chose to be grateful. He chose to all he could do was laugh. He's like, I can still laugh today. I can't breathe. I can't move. I can't eat. I can't walk, but I can laugh. I can love. You know, I have hope. I have God. Like, so at least you can walk. Like, at least you can breathe without a machine. Like, there are things to be grateful for, and we don't think about that.
And sometimes I just got to bring it to your attention. So recently, someone pretty close to me, they were having a day, but they said, like, everybody around them's complaining, and I'm like who? And she straight up looked me in my eyes and said, like, you. Okay, so in her defense, I was a little complaining. So, but the thing is, okay, you know, of course, we can all justify. We can be like, well, you complain when you're in a bad mood. It's okay for you to complain. Okay, no. All that aside, right? I took it away, and I'm like, all right, I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether or not my complaining was justified.
Right.
I got a lot to complain about. No, I don't want to be that person. I've been working on it.
Yeah. That's really good.
I've been trying not to participate. Now I hear people complaining. I'm like, live it up. Like, God is good. Today is a great day, everybody. I'm really working on it. But just bringing it to my attention has, like, helped me, because you can't fix it if you're really just in it.
Right.
You don't notice it.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So, don't be that blunt with your friends. No,
I was going to say, she's a real friend, though.
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to say.
Yeah.
That's a true friend.
No, she loves me, and I love her.
It really does. Like, when you have a complaining attitude, and I'm guilty of that. I'm a whiner, and I just want to complain about something all the time, and it's like it pulls the energy in the whole room down, and it drains everyone around you.
Right, you can see the light in everyone's eyes just diminish.
Just turn off. I was reading something that said, like, if you're a constant victim, then that can that does not make you a narcissist, but it can be, you know, narcissistic. And that's kind of what helped me clock my complaining. You know, I'm still complaining, you know, like, not as much as I used to. So I'm very grateful for that, because it's not fun. Not me losing my train of thought in the middle of my sentence, but
it's been known to happen around here.
Yeah, it's kind of self-centered mindset. Like, if we're complaining, we're just thinking about ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, oh, woe is me. Like, why am I going through this? That's so hard. And it's like, I hate this because it's not the best advice, but it's like other people are going through things as well. Yeah. So that does not mitigate or water down your pain. But, you know, to be constantly, like, you know, just living in that sorrow and reliving it and repeating it, it does come off a little like, oh, you know, poor me.
But, like, choosing to have an other's perspective really helps. Like, okay, and it's not denial, like, oh, my problems aren't as big as theirs, but just recognizing there's other people in this room. I wonder what they're hurting for. I wonder what they're praying about. Like, just helps take your eyes off yourself, and your problems seem a little smaller when you start thinking about how you can help someone else.
Right, absolutely.
I've been trying to work on that.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it is just like, you know, from in infancy, like, you know, we focus on ourselves, right? Like, I mentioned that earlier. Like, it is innate to have that egocentrism. I don't know if I said that right.
I think you did.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. But being able to, like, step away from that and care about others. I try to find time to do that, like, in prayer.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, it doesn't have to be, like, God, my deck is falling apart, and I don't have a man right here to fix it, and I don't have all the things, right? Can you magically make me wake up with a new deck? He's like, no, but you can buy a car practically and pay someone to do it. So no, I don't have to like worry about all my own things.
Right.
I feel like stopping, for me, helping make a prayer list or remember, like, hey, this person's in need. Like, that is like how I turn that outward. Because I do believe in the power of prayer.
Absolutely.
So, but it could be other things. Like, I try to help. You guys, I am like this. I really struggle with boundaries and codependency and empathy and all that. I don't want to call it crap, but sometimes it can be crap because it gets so bad where I'm like paying people's light bills. I don't even know these people.
Oh, girl.
That's how I am too.
Lord.
I am a terrible human being because you paying
on the internet.
bills.
You're going to be getting emails.
No, I'm telling you.
Letta, did you do something different to your hair, girlfriend? That's you're out here paying bills. That top is so cute. You look great.
I fall for the Facebook post where it's like, you guys, we're starving. The kids are sick. I don't have diapers.
So
The
sweet.
car.
Okay, well,
I thought, man.
I get
I'd be
that.
like, ugh, what if it was me?
No, and I feel that because like when somebody reaches out to me for money, I'm like, man, I've been there where like pockets just depleted. So you reaching out and that does not feel good. But when someone helps you, you're like the relief that washes over you, right? So I get that. You want to extend that feeling to them.
Yeah, and that's how I am because I'm the same way. And I feel like I'm in a good place, so I feel like I can just do those things. But there are times where I'm like, dang, I think you get to a point where people are just using you.
Yes.
And so
Yeah.
it's hard to kind of like push back away. So I get that.
Yeah, because when you're like truly good-hearted, let me tell you.
Yeah, balance.
Yeah.
People coming for your generosity. They coming for your heart.
Yes. They
Oh,
do.
they will cut it out. Eat it.
Yeah.
Have no regard for you whatsoever. Yes. And then you turn around and you walk away and you're like, I didn't learn a lesson. How can I help you? Just kidding.
I didn't learn a lesson.
I'm working on my boundaries. No, no. Like, hey, no. As soon as I answer the phone. Oh my goodness.
I'm honestly having to work with my husband on saying the words no. Like, he won't say no to his ex-wife. He won't say no to his kids. He'll find another way around saying the N-O word. He'll be like, well, I would prefer you didn't go to your friend's house because you still have homework. And I'm like, prefer? Like, hell no.
But isn't that how they teach in parenting classes? Like, don't say no. Don't say
that
no.
ain't the way I was raised.
Child, I don't know.
No parenting classes because
No.
I thought that you were supposed to find other ways to say no.
It
I don't
actually
know.
is physically painful for him to try to say the word no. It's kind of sad to sit and watch. I'm like, no, change the way you said that. Say it. No.
I'm not good at no.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
He's so concerned, like he doesn't want to hurt people's feelings, doesn't want conflict, so he'll just he'll just go around the bush a little bit, and it's just like that's
gotta be
unclear
tough.
boundaries.
Yeah.
No!
Say no.
Right. If it's a good for you no, I have no problem being like no. So like my child, like, oh, you want to go to Timmy's house? Unfortunately, you can't because you got to do your homework. You got to focus on that. Right. But if it's something like, like, oh, I want to go get some ice cream. Okay. Yeah. It's 7 a.m. Let's go get some ice cream. Like I'm going to be that mom. So yeah, I get that.
Yeah. There's like, for me, I don't have any problem saying no is like the sleepover thing. No.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
No.
My mom was not playing that.
No.
You couldn't even go to the ice cream truck. They would snatch your kids up over there. So sleeping over, that stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not even to the next door neighbors. She was
No,
not.
the answer is no.
My house is a sleepover house.
Well, I would
rather than be at my house because I know I ain't the pedophile.
True.
You said I'm not the problem.
No, but the God's honest truth is, unless you're in the room, you don't know what
That's
they're talking about. And you
true.
don't know what they're doing.
I know.
But we can't overprotect our children. We talked about that last time about trauma. Our
You
own
don't have
trauma,
to wait till you turn
like,
18.
catastrophizing. It's
right.
a whole thing.
I mean, like kids talking amongst themselves about things. Like, yeah, that doesn't bother me too much. Like, yeah, like I would prefer to be the sleepover house. So I don't, if they're 13, just giving that age out there, then I'm probably not going to feel the need to like censor what it is you're talking about or whatever. And now maybe I'm not a parent. So those who are, obviously correct me if I'm wrong. But I was reading on Twitter the other day where someone was like, allow your 13-year-old daughter to have like the middle school boyfriend that, like is a little fun to date that doesn't work out. Because if you don't, not every case, but sometimes she'll find her boyfriend online. And it'll be some older man that you have nothing, know nothing about, will never be able to meet that boy's parents. He may not even exist. He could be luring your daughter out, right? So it's like, allow kids to be kids. It's going to be extremely tough and hard, but if they have the freedom to make those decisions, they're more than likely not going to be hiding like crazy stuff from you.
Yeah, that makes
true.
sense.
Okay.
You said I heard that, but
we're allowed to disagree.
No,
right?
No,
absolutely.
I agree with all that. Okay, I agree with all that. With the extent of you, whether you're sending your kid or you're bringing a kid into your home, you don't know what that child has experienced.
That's fair.
You don't know what they're exposing your child to, and you don't know if they themselves are going to be touching your child.
That's
because kids can't get raped by other kids.
Oh, for sure.
And it happens, and we don't talk about it in society
Right,
because that's taboo. You know what I'm saying?
That's I'm glad you brought that up because that's true. That's something you don't hear about a lot of, but it happens.
It happens a
all
lot.
Yeah.
Usually it's a cousin or a brother or a sister.
Yes.
Even like but I don't know what you do at your house. I don't know.
Right. And I wouldn't play that because if this is a sleepover house, I'm not. And this is going to sound crazy because, yes, they're kids. But you cannot come over my house if I feel like I've met your parents and, things are getting weird. So I would like to think that I have raised my child up well enough to know that they could, on some level, because they're still kids, vet who is going to, who are going to be in their lives. So that way when they do come over, I at least have some form of peace. Because, like, even if my child is at the mall and I trust their friends explicitly and I know them like the back of my hand, I cannot protect them from everything, right?
No,
so, it's like as long as I do my vetting and I trust that, these are good people walking into my home. But you're absolutely correct. At the end of the day, though, you cannot put anything past anybody. And it is so unfortunate that we got to live that way.
Yeah.
You really can't.
Yeah, you can't. So, no, you can't go over. Sorry.
I mean, that's just like something I was more lenient as I was younger. But the more I've seen and just like I have family that's like court family, the more I've heard about court and like I've always had a fascination with like law and lawyers and their stories and how many prosecutors are like, we don't do sleepovers in or out.
Right.
I'm like, it just like it open and just real life stories that I know are true.
Yep.
And it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No.
It's crazy.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why, like, sometimes I think about, and this is so off topic, but, like, today's world, we'd probably, like, at least for me in my house, that thing is like a fortress. The alarm is on. Every single point of entry has been checked before anybody closes their eyes. But, like, back in the 70s, Ted Bundy and them were able to run amok because people were just, like, living in such a sense of safety and like a cocoon, I guess, that they didn't feel the need to be like so overprotective. But then children were going and missing and people were getting hurt, so I mean it does make sense. The more exposed you are to things and now that information can be shared like that, we're going to hear some story and then it's going to change how we move about the world. So it's just interesting to me.
Right.
Plus, I mean, Ted Bundy was like kidnapping people in daylight and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
he was different.
Did whole different being, I guess.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
creeps
sick
me
beings
out
out there. I'm shocked the number of kids that watch porn with their parents knowing, like little kids.
Oh, that's weird.
That's
no,
so creepy.
I'm telling you.
See, I'm
I'm like, no.
I wouldn't even want my boyfriend watching
no.
porn like that. I mean, like, I'm not going to control you at the end of the day. You do you. But, like, you watching porn, I'm going to be like, you need seek help quick, fast, and immediately. Why would I allow my child to be doing that? That's crazy to me.
Well,
No.
yeah, I'm one of those people who I don't think porn is great at all. I think it leads to unhealthy. Well, first off, it makes all women so guys just think all women are porn stars pretty much. They watch porn and they think you're going to be like a porn star. It gives you like what's the word I'm looking
unrealistic
Yes.
Oh my
expectations.
gosh,
Thank
I'm
you.
pretty
Yes.
sure we said that earlier.
for? It does.
Mhm.
And it's like
It's all the fake.
all unhealthy. It's all fake. It's just
Yeah. No, that's a
Well,
whole that
yeah.
we could
We could do an
literally do a
episode
whole
on it.
porn episode because
it's good.
And-
I hate it.
Yeah, me too.
yeah. No, I don't I could never be with a man that loves porn. I've been with a man that likes porn.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Not
probably
good.
Yeah,
Not good.
That'll mess with your self-love.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Absolutely.
Dark.
Yes.
God, please, no!
Okay, so we have gone into this topic. I just want to touch on real quick before we wrap it up. Ways that like tired, worn out moms. You don't got to be a mom. You could be just tired and worn out. Life is hard. Okay, like ways that ladies with busy lifestyles can find time for self-care that builds a self-love. So first you got to prioritize it. It's like we've learned today, it is important. Like no matter, even if it's the little sticky on your
Yes.
window, you know what I'm saying? Like love yourself, making time for that. Self-care is not selfish. A matter of fact, I have that sticker on the back of my phone.
I like that.
You know, I'm not selfish. I love myself.
Yes.
There's a difference, but it definitely it impacts your physical and mental health, ladies.
And I feel like if you don't love yourself, it's also gonna you affect other people too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
I know that to be true.
Like if you don't love yourself, like especially as a parent, like I feel like if I don't care for myself, how could I possibly start caring for my child? Almost. So, yeah.
No, it's definitely true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good Lord. So you can start small. You can find micro moments, like 5 minutes, and you have 5 minutes to yourself. So you could take any of the things that we talked about and put it in your. It could be deep breathing.
Mine's the bathtub. That's where I
Ooh,
relax.
Good one.
bathtub.
Oh, girl, that's in my routine. Just
Yep,
so you know.
Mine too.
Oh yeah, stretching, sipping
Oh, I
tea.
love yoga. Feels so good.
Oh, yoga. That's another topic too. But yes, stretching.
The yoga poses, not the practice or the religion.
I don't know. I look
Like
at
the
me and my
downward dog.
downward dog.
I mean, I like
Is
yoga.
that a porn
I don't
move?
get too deep into it.
Could be. It could be.
No, it just
Y'all are
like
too funny.
stretches all
Yes.
the
Yeah.
No, you.
And
I
it
didn't know how
releases
important
emotions.
stretching
Like, we
is.
hold
So
trauma in our
important.
bodies.
Oh. So, morning or night rituals, whether you get up early, you want to take a few minutes to start your day, to do something, or at the end of the day, the last thing when everything's quiet. Like, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be like 6 hours like me, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, just prioritizing a
Right.
little bit of time for yourself.
Right.
It could be delegating tasks, so things that you hold on to that you think that only you can do. Like, I'm going to be honest. Don't nobody vacuum like me. And I don't want to vacuum like
You are so.
I'm going to hand you this vacuum and I'm going to be mad. And it's like, I could show you how to get in the corner and take that sucker off and like delegate.
That's hilarious.
Delegate. Let it go.
White
You
glove
get-
service. Okay, Laura.
Let it go.
Let it go. That's
Let it
good.
go.
I do that to my daughter.
Let it go. So outsource when you can. Okay, could be meal prepping.
Outsource.
Here, the toilet needs scrubbing.
Dude, I did that today.
You did.
I put the soap or the cleaning product all in there, and I was like, "There, let's see if he comes home and scrubs it." He came in and
Did you put
he
the-
peed all over it.
No, of course he did.
I'm like, "No, you're supposed to scrub it." He's like, "Oh, okay,
Did he eventually scrub it?
not yet."
Oh,
Wait, was the
See what
scrubber
happens.
in there? It would have been.
I just
a
thought
little
if
more-
I open the toilet seat and there's blue stuff everywhere, you would think, okay, it's time
No,
to scrub. He's like,
I don't
"Oh,
think
I
they
get to
would."
pee on blue stuff.
Yeah, well, and see, that's the thing.
Guys.
I was getting ready to go because I'm like, well, you know, like, I would have put 2 and 2 together too.
Yeah.
However, there are some products that are like, they should just sit there. And if
I
you
was
sit
letting
them
it
there for a
soak.
bit, then you flush it and then you don't have to scrub. So
It
maybe he
needed to
thought
be
that's what
scrubbed.
it was. Oh, okay, well, then never mind.
But then it's kind of sexist. I guess I should have just done it since I took the time.
Why should you have just done it?
Well,
because
why
you're
would
the woman?
I assume that he should scrub the toilet? It's my mess too. I don't know.
Does he scrub the toilet naturally on his own?
He was literally outside mowing the lawn for an hour. I could have scrubbed the toilet.
You are so funny. You're like,
so
wow,
selfish.
look at him mowing our lawn for an hour. Let me get this toilet ready for him to scrub. Like, God, not even a glass of lemonade for when he came inside. Like, I'm sorry. That's so funny.
A little too hot.
Hey. I love it. I can
you excuse me.
Seriously.
And I'm admitting my faults.
That's messed up.
He's so good to me.
Oh, clearly.
A little too good.
I love it. So, create a routine. So, besides those little micro moments, right? Build in on your schedule time to go for a walk.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you got to take the stroller. You got to take the little doggies. Oh my gosh, yes.
I can't walk my dogs. They drag me.
I hate I'm walking dogs.
My dog is too high energy, so if anybody has any tips, let me know. I can't take her out for shit. I mean, I'm so sorry. Let me know.
I ride a bike. I like riding bikes, and I have a little wagon, and my dog gets in it. He's a Pomeranian, so
Okay, so
smaller.
Oh my gosh.
my dog is small too, but she would just be.
Okay, it's bad.
Okay.
That is.
Oh, I know. I had a Pomeranian for like 5 minutes.
I thought you were gonna say 5 years, and I loved him so
Yeah.
much. No, 5 minutes. You're like,
killed it.
wrap it up.
Yeah, I can do Pomeranians. No.
So cute though. His name's Teddy.
I bet he's cute.
He's so cute. But yeah,
He's
I think
a
they
yapper.
make bigger
So you
ones
put him
too.
in a stroller to go for a walk?
I think they call those chows. No, I'm just
So
kidding.
it's not a stroller. It's like a little a covered wagon.
so
Oh,
Okay,
where
I know
push
what you
them?
mean.
Yes,
Wait,
it connects to the bike.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cute.
So cute.
Nice. Okay.
I'm at that point.
Yes. I've had my dog for at least 5 years. She's like a teacup min pin.
Oh.
Her name is Duchess.
Duchess. That's cute.
I literally am not joking. I told someone they could have her today.
Laura, get out.
For real.
Get out.
terrible.
I'm a bad person.
That's your baby.
That dog loves me, but I got issues. I'm so sorry, Duchess.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Duchess loves that lady.
That lady.
That lady.
Duchess gonna. You giving me to that lady? No. You giving me to that lady? Okay.
Okay. I might have commitment issues. I don't know. No, it's because I don't like. She's annoying, and it's just one more thing to clean up
That's
after.
valid. That's fair,
Here's
though.
the thing: if she really loves the lady and would be just as happy, I think she'd be happier, because she's a retired woman.
Right.
She has plenty of time. She had a little tiny Chihuahua, just
Why
passed
are you
away.
running? Why are you running?
Yeah, her name was Tinkerbell.
I feel like I know a lot of Chihuahuas with that name.
You do? Well, anyways, Duchess is a princess, just as good as a fairy. Take her. No, yeah. So, yeah, my bad quality.
I get that though. I mean, if she has like the time for it and
Oh, yeah, for
stuff,
sure.
and her dog just passed away. That's sad.
All right. This episode is
Laura's got to
dedicated to
focus on her
Duchess.
I'm sorry.
self-care.
Self-love.
Yes.
Thank you. You're right.
Okay. Yeah.
So true.
Anyways, yeah. Well, and she's a menace. Look, I can't.
Laura, we don't got a
can't.
gun to your head. You
I
can give the
can't.
dog up. It's okay. You don't got to explain yourself to us.
Yes, as long as my daughter's okay with it. But she's not even the bad dog. Anyways, self-care. Don't get animals. Don't. No, I literally just had to get rid of a
My
$6,000 couch
animals-
because of the other stupid
My
men.
animals are
Oh,
self-care to
girl.
me. Like, they regulate me. Like, I walk in the door, they all lay on my lap, and I'm just instantly peaceful again. I
Get
love
a
my
cat.
dogs.
Oh, girl.
They're
I
so
tried that,
mean.
and one cat was off the walls crazy. So it's
Yeah,
a gamble, girl.
no.
I'm sorry.
I think
Yeah.
I do.
And then
great
they got a
with
litter
cats.
box. That's why
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't
no,
do
mine
cats,
goes
'cause I'm
outside.
like,
You get one of those robot cat litter boxes.
the cat's just unlocking the door, letting himself out.
Hey, he holds it. He knows.
You get on my nerves. That poor cat.
He's cool. He's happy cat.
Don't get nothing else.
I can't. I just let her get a snake.
Girl.
Like
That's
a ball
weird.
python.
All right, wrap it up. Wrap it up. This has been Ladies
I know,
Talk.
I'm sorry.
You said no to a dog, but yes to a snake.
No, I never said no to the dog either.
But you got a snake now?
She has a snake.
What kind of snake?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A ball python?
King snake. I think.
Oh, I could never.
Anyways, whatever. I used to bring home animals, and my mom says it's my karma. So I'm like, hey,
She brought home this snake?
Well, she asked, and I said no.
And
now you have a snake. Love it.
Boundaries.
Love it.
Say no the first time up front.
That's too
Yeah,
funny.
no, my kid will just keep asking. Till
Mine too.
Oh, Lord.
oh my god, you guys, I'm a pushover. Okay,
Oh.
clearly.
Right.
Okay. All right. So create a routine. Involve your kids and your family.
Yeah.
Right. If you don't have the time, then they can participate. Do something fun. Bake cookies together. They can go out and take a walk with you. Do things that you enjoy, or things that your kids can do, like taking them to the park and then you having a yoga mat and just stretching or whatever. But you can include your kids. Practice mindfulness and have mindful moments. Being present, with people versus always on your phone, like being mindful and, because I know I could go to bed and feel like, oh, I didn't do this. I didn't spend time. And so it kind of increases your anxiety and your stress.
Yeah.
If you go to bed at the end of the day and you're like, I really didn't do what I should have. So
Right.
that is a form of self-care. Connect with other moms, have friends, make that a priority. There's usually mom groups
Absolutely.
and all over. Do a mom's night out or mom's night in.
You know what would be a great idea? I never did this,
What?
but when my littles were little, I was like, we should get other moms who can't seem to find a babysitter and get that night out. But, like, take turns. Like, all the kids hang out at this mom's house while the moms go here and drink wine or whatever.
I love that.
That is
And then
a
we take
great
turns to the
idea.
next house.
I like that,
And then
yeah.
everyone goes to her house and has dessert. And then the next week it's
Right,
something
it's
different.
smart.
But
Set
we
up
move the kids
book
around
club.
to
It's
each mom's
babysitter
house.
club.
Yeah.
Take turns.
That's a good idea.
Especially
Yeah.
for a single parent.
Yeah.
I feel for single
Yeah.
parents.
There was I was reading about mommunes. They're like communes for moms where single moms are
Oh
just
my
living
gosh, that's
together.
awesome.
So that's their roommate, but they basically have the house together, their kids live
share
together.
the bills.
Yeah, exactly.
I could totally
Fun.
do that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. I think that's so smart.
Yes.
I'd like to have a sister wife.
Oh my gosh. I literally said I need a
someone
wife
to do the
today.
housekeeping.
You're so
I'm dead serious.
You're gonna get a third and interview her and be
No.
like, how kinky
No.
are you? Do you like
I
dishes?
would not share my man.
Yeah.
Do you like soap?
Suds. Dude, we got a dirty job
What
for you.
about bleach? Tell me you like bleach.
That toilet? So now when your husband gets done mowing the lawn,
Yeah.
already done, babe.
We called Linda.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here's a really important one. Utilize nap time.
Mm-hmm.
When them babies are sleeping, girl, that's not the time to scroll. Take a nap. We all need a nap. Take advantage of any break you can get. If you have an opportunity for childcare, don't say no. I know
Yeah.
there's some women like that. I don't know if it's pride or you just scared. If it's someone you trust with your babies, take a break. Get up,
Right.
take a break. Embrace imperfection. Okay, things are gonna go wrong. Things are gonna look wrong. Don't stress. Like
Right.
we said earlier, people really don't care that much about
Yeah.
what's going on with us. Okay, what we look like. What? Oh, you have 4, cups in the sink. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Right.
Now, I mean, if your place is disgusting, you and I say disgusting with love, okay? Because
Yes.
that could be depression.
Yeah.
That could be physical illness. Like that could be a lot of things. Like if you feel like, okay, I feel like we need like a nonprofit that'll go out and help people in the depths of their like mental health despair and just
Yeah.
like go clean up. I do
I
feel
like
like
that.
it exists.
Really?
How do we just need to make it happen. I know like it's the future of nonprofit.
I like
I
that.
have to go home and figure out how we can help all these people. Because Lord knows there's a lot of people that are stuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If you need help, it's a perfect time for 988. If you're in a dark place, if you are in the depths of despair, you can always dial 988. I'm still shocked. There's so many people that don't know that like 911. You could dial 988 and get a crisis counselor on the phone. So if you're in a dark place, Definitely start there. But there is like community behavioral health usually in every community. And dial 988, they can connect you with your local community behavioral health. A lot of them, if you don't have the funds, a lot of them accept Medicaid. A lot of states have coverage for people that are in between insurances. They accept private insurance. You can always find somewhere that accepts private insurance, but definitely reach out, get the help you need. And if you can find me, if you know me, inbox me and I will come help you. I'm serious. Like, it's hard.
Please come
when you're like,
save me, somebody.
It's hard seeing people in dark places.
Yeah.
Like it's hard for me, and so I would like to help those people. If I can't, I'm in a good place, so I'm like, I want to help you. But
so the next one, ask for help. This is so hard to do. But ask for help. You know, if it's someone you trust, you know, or just somebody that you could tell has a good spirit. That you know, like, maybe you don't know them that well, but deep down you could see that they're a good person. Ask. Maybe if they can help you, they can connect you with someone who can. And then celebrate the small wins. Like, it's the little things. You know, don't beat yourself up. Give yourself some grace. Take it day by day, but by, you know, integrating little things, gradually you'll see the improvement. You know, definitely practice the positive affirmations, because we see how powerful that is. And you will see things change, because, I mean, today I don't feel like a doom and gloom, dark Eeyore. You know what I'm saying? But there was a time when, like, I genuinely could say I hated myself. Like, full blown. Like, there wasn't no love. Like, I hated life. I hated myself. I didn't hate everybody, but I hated a lot of people. So, but to somehow, you know, it takes step by step by step by step by step by step. You end up and all of a sudden you're like, life is good. I love you. I love me. So, one step at a time. It's the little things. So we're going to wrap it up with some quick final thoughts. Where is the...
I'm going to go last. I need to think about it.
Oh my gosh. I had a feeling.
I wasn't ready.
Nobody's ready. I'm not... Well, I guess I could start. Give you guys time to think about it. I kind of wrapped mine up, but really, it's okay. It is not selfish. Self-care is not selfish. Self-love is not selfish, right? And I think that being okay with that and not letting people look down at you, not letting people tell you about you, that's a big one. Knowing who you are, being authentic, having a true, clear voice in your head that is guiding you to self-actualization, which is like the best version of yourself. Like, whatever it is that makes you feel good, whatever it is that leads you to that, it's okay to indulge in those things. It's okay to tell people sorry, no. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay for the kids to spend a few minutes by themselves. It's okay for your man to go have a hobby without you. Whatever. You know, whatever it is. And it's also okay to put yourself on the back burner and help somebody out in need who really needs help themselves. Like, it's okay. So I think that just knowing that you are valuable, regardless of what you've done, where you've been, who you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, is not determining who you are today, and definitely doesn't determine who you're going to be in 5 more years. So love yourself, and
it's official.
Give yourself what you need.
Yeah. I think that's awesome. You know, and that's really beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you put that so eloquently. I almost have nothing to, you know, say. But as we've discussed, like, self-care, extremely important. And I think it holds just as much emphasis as, you know, excuse me, eating right, you know, taking care of your health, going to the doctor, all of those things, because you just have to pour into yourself. Humans are incredibly complex, and, you know, I don't mean just from like an emotional standpoint. Like, this is gonna be kind of random, but when I was in high school in science, we dissected a cat, and I was just like in awe of like how much goes into like making a cat, especially because we had to identify like every single vein, all of the veins in the heart, the pieces of the brain, what they do. And it was just crazy to me because as humans, we're probably 1,000 times of that, you know? And so we have all of these things running through our body that makes us tick, that keeps us alive, that makes us who we are. You've got to pour into that. You know, and if not, your body eventually is going to, you know, kind of force you to care if you don't start yourself. So self-care is extremely important. I really loved this episode.
Yay. I agree. Self-care is important. It means you love yourself. And I think, you know, you need that in order to help other people. So I like what Laura said. So, yeah.
I wanted to read something. Edit that out. I wanted to read something that I got from the book that I read right when I had the huge transition from hating myself to loving myself and building a better life. And I made it into a painting and I put it on my wall in my bathroom, and every day I read it out loud to myself. You are lovable. You're flawless. It's wonderful to be who you are. You deserve good things. Cherish, nurture, love, accept, honor, and respect you. And you have the right to be happy. Be true to your wonderful self. You are the greatest thing that will ever happen to you.
I love that. That's so powerful.
Yeah. Gosh,
that's awesome.
So good. I love that.
I know. That needs to be a soundbite that I can just hit play when I wake up in the morning.
I'll work on that.
Play.
I'll put it on my TikTok.
Right?
You can say
that. When I feel like complaining, play.
I love that.
Seriously, that's awesome.
We would all be so unstoppable. Unstoppable. I don't know why I can't talk. If we just really believed that and lived by it, the world would be.
Well, it starts by listening to it.
Yes.
You gotta hear it. I've heard that before. Hey, boss. Thank you for another episode.